Shy away from the coldness, not quite ready for the next war. Try to listen to the whisper saying, just gonna stay the course. Singing, just stay true to the course. It's you coming through the threshold. It's you coming to the other side. It's you going where you want to, honey, running on your own time, running on your own time. Shine the only way you're meant to. Take your body to the shore. Toss your worries in the water, singing, ain't gonna lie awake no more. Honey, ain't gonna lie awake no more. It's you coming through the threshold. It's you coming to the other side. It's you going where you want to, honey, running on your own time, running on your own time. And when you find me, I'll be singing to the moon. I'll be singing to the moon. Singing to the moon, singing to the moon, singing to the moon. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Hey, everybody. So, welcome to the show. Welcome to the May Matundan in the morning. I'm wearing the shirt, so it must be May. Right? Yeah. Hi, everybody. Look at all the friends who joined us today. We got Trish and Kate and Sarah and Peter and Sean and Jim and Mark, Joni, and, yeah. Hey, friends. So, thanks for joining. Yeah, it was a full moon on Thursday, so I thought it would be fun to actually play the song that you hear when you enter the show. And so I'm actually joined this month. I'm going to be doing a new thing. It's not really new, I guess, but specific. I'm inviting my friends who played on the album Singing to the Moon so that you can hear their incredible talent too. So today I'm joined by my good friends Marcy Cochran and Michelle Swan, who just came off of playing a great show last night. And so I'm going to bring them in. Are you ladies ready? I'm just giving you fair warning, so you know you're coming in. All right, here's Marcy and Michelle. Hey, hi! I'm so excited. So, if you're local to the area, you're probably used to seeing the three of us together on stage. But I'm not sure that you're used to seeing us separately. And as much as I would have liked to have done a thing where all of them were in here, there's a couple of reasons for that. This room is, one, deceptively very small. It's not as big as anybody. The joy of streaming is that most spaces that you see us streaming from, like when you see the room, you're like, oh, that's it? Yeah, that's it. I remember Rob, when he invited me to Lair, he's like, it's really small down there. I was like, no, it's not. And then I tried to bring a bass down there, and I was like, yes, it is. So, so I get that. So that's reason number one. Reason number two, and maybe you can see behind me, our air conditioning went out, and so I really would never subject these ladies to that. And I actually had the air conditioning on earlier, and it sounded like there was an aircraft carrier in here. So I have a fan on. I don't even know if you can hear that, but either way, it's pretty cool. We have a bunch of friends who are joining us. I see, hi Charlie, hi Sue. Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. I am excited to bring back, special guests. It's been a minute. Hi, ladies. How are you feeling this morning?
Great.
Yeah?
Good.
Okay, so you should know, we tested everything, during the week. Everything was working great. And then this morning we all went in and we had nothing but gremlins affecting our sound and everything. So we literally, I want to say 5 minutes before I hit go live, all of a sudden everything was fine. And I was running downstairs making coffee. So, happy Saturday. All right, so let's see. I hope you both have drinks, or at least we'll get them as the morning goes on. Yeah, because, good.
Iced coffee.
You went out to get that?
Oh, heck no, I might get her.
I was like, wow, I'm impressed. I just did something to my microphone. Oops. Yeah, coffee chases gremlins away, we'd like to think. But, mostly I'm a gremlin until I have coffee. So, yeah. So, hi, ladies. What is, there's a bunch of people joining us this morning. And what do you have for us this morning? We're going to just play a little bit back and forth. We're just going to trade on and off. And then I was actually thinking that maybe this fall we do a live show together, like one of the live streams, but in the same room. Right? Yeah, that could be fun. I think that could help. Oh, hi, Rich from Beacon, New York. I remember you. Hope all is well. Thanks for letting me borrow your bass that time. Yeah, that's the thing. So, who wants to go first? This is, you know how I do. I don't plan a thing. We're just going to play this by the seat of our pants. Who wants to go first?
Michelle.
You.
All right.
All right, so Marcy Cochran is a fiddle extraordinaire, also mandolin player. Usually, Marcy's always backing up Michelle or me or Jeff Smith or somebody else, and I thought it would be fun to have Marcy just play some stuff on her own. So, Marcy, what do you got for us today?
Well, because it's Memorial Day weekend,
Yes.
I was thinking I would play something that I wrote for my older generation that has passed now. I initially wrote it for my aunt, who was the first one to leave us, but I have played it for the funerals of her and her husband, my uncle, and my father and my mother.
Huh. Okay.
My uncle, it turns out, and I wish we had known this much sooner, was one of the people who, after Pearl Harbor happened, was the first on the scene to start. So I didn't know that he had that very special connection with Hawaii in particular. And my father flew a B-24. All you people out there trying to do the math, don't.
I can't math this early on a Saturday. When you?
But
Hi, Jay.
so this is just kind of a tribute to not just them, but that generation,
Okay.
the World War II.
All right. Thanks, Marcy. Hang on. Before you get started, Peter, I noticed people are saying they're getting mic echo, and I'm not sure why. Marcy, when you play, can you play something and let's see if people hear it? Do you guys hear a mic echo at all on that? Because they're saying they're getting mic echo, but I'm not sure where that would be coming from. I'm waiting for them to say something in the chat because we got this. Hi Jay. Hang on. Everybody's talking to themselves. It's good. All right. Is there still echo on Marcy's mic when she plays? No echo on that. Okay, good. We'll go with it. Sounds good to them. Okay, great. So Marcy, take it away.
All right.
on, Marcy, before you talk. Okay, so I think the only way I'm going to be able to fix this echo is go ahead. Now you can say something. Hi, Marcy. That was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Do you all hear an echo on Marcy?
On my voice, on my fiddle.
All right. I don't. Michelle, yes, you hear it. I see Michelle's face.
No.
Oh, I know, my face, like, yeah, I don't know how to control my face sometimes.
No.
I didn't,
Okay, everybody says it's better. Okay, great. No echo. Yes, echo on the talk. Son of a. All right, Michelle, are you saying still voice? I hit echo cancellation on their voices.
can you hear an echo?
Yeah.
On you, yeah.
Son of a. Something is going on. There are just funky gremlins happening all day. Hang on. We're just gonna do this with the live audience. It's fine. Hang on. Let's see. Michelle, say something.
Say something.
Big echo. Big echo.
Here to Michelle's.
Do you still hear echo? Everybody hears echo still. Okay. I'm not sure why that keeps happening. Son of a gremlin. Yeah, son of a gremlin. Not sure. I'd hate to, tell them not to talk when they're on my show. Maybe the echo's me. Echo City. Is it me? Can you hear echo on me?
No.
No. Okay. That's weird. Let me double check something. I'll double check my thing to make sure it's not me. I don't think it is. No echo on me. What the? Okay. Echoes of music past. Tell you what. Is anyone broadcasting to a speaker in their room? That's a good question.
No.
I don't think so. All of their outputs are to their computers, which is weird. I'm gonna keep messing with your mic settings though. Hang on. Still, the only way to check this is if one of you talks.
Oh, okay. Here I am.
Still echo? Still echo, people. Still echo. Why is it weird?
Echo
Why is
for
it-
me? Echo,
Yeah.
Do you hear an echo? Because I can't hear this echo. We're chasing
I
like
can't either.
We're chasing like an invisible echo. We'll wait for the lag to catch up. I'm gonna phone a friend while we do this.
somebody tell a joke.
Everybody says can live with it. Switch to my laptop. Echo may go away. Try muting. Yeah, I've been trying to mute them one at a time. It's still not working. Okay, so tell you what. I'm gonna do this. Marcy, say something. They say it's gone. Wait, they say it's gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Is it
I'm
gone?
not hearing it now. Yeah.
Still gone? Still hearing it? Okay, keep talking.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, wait for it. We'll wait for the lag to catch up. This is really the only way to tech, I think, is to do a sound check. Is everybody says yes. Okay, weird. This is so weird. Does anyone have a phone near another device? Neither of you. No, sorry. There was. Did you hear that crow?
I did.
Okay, it sounded like it was in my. It sounds like he's in here. Okay. Maybe he's. I'm serious. I'm like, where is that damn crow? Okay, so small echo.
And a crow.
And a crow. Okay, so sorry, hang on. Let's try this. Oh, he's got something to say. All right, now try talking. With the music, it sounds fine. Still an echo? Still an echo.
Yeah, still weird.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
What about now?
Nope.
Did that help people?
I think it helped, yeah.
I can't tell.
I didn't hear an
Does it
echo
matter
from
how
Marcia.
close I am to the mic?
No, I don't think that helps. We're just looking for real time of echo issue. Quote the raven. Still there. Okay, still small echo. All right, hang on. Marcy, keep talking. Say something.
I'm not hearing it now.
No, what about say something?
Say something.
Oh, Michelle, they say it's more on yours, so I'm just gonna mute you for now. On my end, don't mute, because then I'll have to I'll have to ask you to unmute. Marcy, tell us what that song was about again. I don't want anybody to miss what the significance of what you did, because it was.
Yeah, that was a tribute to the World War II veterans, and more specifically, the people in my family who were in that generation.
Yeah. So I know Justice out there is a fiddler, and she had that to say. So I'm really happy that we could hear that. Let me try and Michelle, can you pick up a guitar and let's see if what happens when you play? And I'm gonna go ahead and mute Marcy so that we can see if that, because it doesn't seem to be a problem with me. How about now, people? Do you
How
hear
about
that one?
now, people?
Yes,
We
Right.
want to hear from the people.
that's right. Who doesn't want to hear from the people? Not me. I could also
Yeah,
say,
go.
why don't you just come over and we'll get to the small room again. Don't. It'll be hell. It'll be crazy. But
We could
Okay.
do it maybe at a different time, but I think we could all fit in one room.
we could all totally fit. Magic happens when Michelle played. Yeah, it sounds like reverb. Okay, so Michelle, why don't you take us? Why don't you play a song, and let's
Yeah.
see what happens when you talk, and we'll come out of the screen and see what happens.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take my headphones off, okay? I almost want to follow that with my song Enemy in My Scope, which I think I'm going to. It's kind of fun
Yes.
to stay on the threads of keep the theme going. But anyway, I have this wonderful privilege of working with veterans with PTSD, and I spend a weekend with them, and we write a song together, and based on their experiences of coming back home and what it's like overseas. And this song was chosen for the Mid-Atlantic Songwriting Contest for 3rd place overall, woohoo, and 1st place for folk songs. So this is called Enemy in My Scope, and it's about Dave Williams' experience coming back home after 4 tours in Iraq. And he tells a story about trying to get prepared to take his kid to the county fair, which is, major overstimulation, and he did it, and he's doing okay, but he struggles. So thank you to all that who served. This is called Enemy in My Scope. Just once I'd like to feel the freedom, pay no mind to the ghost in the wings. A sniper on a hill, take another pill, it still stings. Day night out at the carnival, strangers swarming, closing in from all sides. Lights flashing, kids screaming, skies booming, get me off this ride. And I'm me in my scope, gotta be on my toes, friend or foe, I don't know. Heart racing, hands sweating, so hard to breathe here in this green zone, waiting to fly home. I look back on how this journey started. I was 18 years of age, like Grandpa. Followed in his footsteps, we were soldiers. Who am I now? War is war, but the battles fought were different. 1942 in Bataan. 60 years have passed, I'm in Iraq, still looking through that lens. Who's on the other end? And I'm me in my scope, gotta be on my toes, friend humming Marcy's part. And I'm me in my skull, gotta be on my toes, friend or foe, I don't know. Heart racing and sweating, so hard to breathe here in this green zone, waiting here in this green zone, waiting to fly home.
Yeah. Man, that's a great song. That is a great, great, great song. I have muted everybody. Do you still... It appears that it's an issue when we're all in here, so I'm going to try and police this as much as I can. But, Michelle, you know, when Michelle first played that song, the first time I heard that song, I was like, man, that's a winner right there. And hell yeah, it did, because it's such a good song. So, I'm going to unmute us and see what happens.
Yeah, so was there still echo?
Not when you sing. Not when you're singing. But everybody, you know. I mean,
Thanks, Jim.
we've got some nice... Aw, thanks, Jim. I don't know if you're still hearing the echo out there, but I'm going to chance it just because it's such a good song. And if you haven't heard... If you want to hear more of that song, if you want to hear it again, it's on Michelle's website, and you've got Cherith Yulee and Marcy playing on that, and it was recorded by our friend Kim Shires over at Hear Me Roar Studios, which is fantastic. And actually, I did a project with her recently for a compilation that I'm involved in, and we're doing a live stream on Tuesday. So, you know, beautiful, Michelle. Great, great work. I'm going to minimize our echo as much as I possibly can. So, unfortunately, we're not going to all be in the same space very often today, but we'll try. We will try and just see what happens, because I think the audience is willing to go with it.
I feel the love.
I feel the love too, and I'm waiting for them to say it. Waiting for the lag. Okay, I guess it's my turn. I don't have a song yet about veterans or the military, but I'm sure it'll come. I'm gonna take you guys out just to minimize any kind of weird echo. So I don't have one, and mostly because most of you know that my whole career has been in a different space. I can't write about that yet. A lot of people expect me to, but yeah, I could play one of my songs. More us, yeah. So I could play one of my songs, but for some reason I want to play this one based on those songs, and it's not one I wrote, but you know what the hell. I remember thinking I'll go on forever, only knowing I'll see you again, but I know the touch of you is hard to remember. But like that touch, I've known no other. And for sure, we have danced in the risk of each other. Would you like to dance around the world with me? I'll be falling all about my own thing, and I know you're the heaviest weight. When you're not here, that's hung around my head, and your lips burn wild, thrown from the face of a child. In your eyes, the seeing of the greatest few. Hey, do what you will, always walk where you like your steps. Do as you please, I'll back you up. I remember thinking, sometimes we walk, sometimes we run away. But I know no matter how fast we are running, somehow we keep up with each other. I'll be of a child. In your eyes, the seeing of the greatest beauty. Do what you will, always walk where you like your steps. Do as you please, I'll back you up. I'm not gonna hit that. I'll be falling all about my own thing, and I know you're the heaviest weight. When you're not here, that's hung around my head, and your lips burn wild from the face of a child. In your eyes, the seeing of the greatest beauty. Do what you will, always walk where you like your steps. Do as you please, I'll back you up. Yeah, I didn't write that song. I know Peter's here, and I know he's a big Dave fan. So, but for some reason, that song was the one that I heard when they're playing their stuff. So, you know, that's how this goes. We get inspired by each other. We play, like, there's no set list. We just play. And that's the fun. And with these ladies, that happens on stage too. And it's a lot of fun. I know. I'm going to add them back in again at the risk of the echo. That's the fun part. And I know that one of the things that's great, and I was saying this last night, somebody said this, and because Michelle, you were throwing new songs at the show. And thanks, Jay. Jay says, applause. Thank you. We were Michelle's throwing like a new song at Marcy, and was like, this is enough sharp. And yeah, what I love is, I know this about Marcy, that she sometimes doesn't want to know the key and wants to figure it out on the fly, because she is that kind of
It always helps to know the key.
she's that kind of a musician.
If
So
it's F sharp, I can reach for the mandolin because it's got frets.
yeah, that's right. Anything frets or flatted. You know, again, I'm not sure if anybody's hearing the echo out there, but I don't, at this point. I want to have these ladies in the same space as me. So, but we'll try and minimize the chat as much as we can. So, Marcy, it is your turn. Tag, you are it.
Okay.
So tell us, and I'm going to remove us so that people can hear you and not us. Great.
Oh, okay. That last tune I forgot to mention is something that was played in a non-standard tuning. Non-fiddle players may not realize that the fiddles aren't constrained to just the standard classical tuning of G, D, A, E. So that last one was in G, D, G, B. And I'm going to play another cross-tuned tune, this time in A, D, A, D. And the problem with cross-tuning your fiddle is that the bridge moves around a lot, and you gotta really stay on top of it, but it's fun because you get resonance out of the wood of the violin in a way that you don't in standard tuning. So I'm gonna go way back to a tune I composed a long time ago. My main inspiration for was Laurie Lewis, a wonderful bluegrass and old-time fiddler who's been on the scene for a very long time. She composes a lot of fiddle tunes that are inspired by nature. And I, as a visual person, get a lot out of that. So when I write a tune, I like to try and take something visual and try to put it into the tune and see if people can actually see it while they're listening. So this is a tune that I composed to mimic a very pretty spot, falls, a creek that runs down to the Potomac just below Great Falls. It's called Difficult Run.
Yeah. Jim had this to say, so.
I like that.
Yeah, right?
That's a nice image.
Yeah, right.
Visual.
It's a good
I
visual.
appreciate that.
Marcy Cochran, everybody. Marcy is just. Oh, what I love is also, I think, as a classically trained violinist, one, different tunings breaks my brain. I'm just gonna.
Aw,
It's just
but you do
weird.
it on guitar.
I do, but it's not on that. That is that, that is a set string assignment, and there's only one way to play it, and that's because my brain can't figure it out. But I love it when Marcy does that kind of stuff and then explains it, because then my brain just goes. So
My mom was a classical violinist, and she used to just stare at my hands while I would play across tune too.
Yeah, exactly.
Great big grin on her face.
That's right. It breaks my brain in the best of ways, I should say. It's not like I'm sitting here like, oh no. I'm sitting here going, holy shit, you can do that on a violin? For all of our training, that's what I love about
You can pick it up.
hanging out with fiddlers, right? Yeah. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky knows, right? This is not. Vicky's classical too, so don't understand. Does not compute, right? Like it only fits whatever fits in a motif in a scale in sheet music. That's all I know on a violin. So thank you, Marcy. That was awesome, and I can't wait to hear what you got next. I'm gonna move to Michelle. So, oh hey, hey, I'm gonna unmute. Can you say something?
I am going to say something.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure I didn't mute you before I have you play.
I'm hearing the echo, but when I take off my headphones, I can't hear anything.
I think it's that microphone. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out before the next time we do this.
Okay.
Michelle's like, uh-huh.
That sounds good.
All right, Michelle, what did you got? I'm gonna remove myself. Bye.
Yeah, so we were talking earlier about did a show last night at the Arts Barn. Al Hobson puts on an amazing show. This place is beautiful, and Marcy's played there a number of times, as Jillian has also. But I did play this next song, which is a brand new one for me, and Marcy and I were going to get together before and practice, and it just never happened. But it didn't need to, because it was key of C, so I think that's a little simpler. But she just jumped in, and actually Al recorded it, and I saw it on Facebook, and it sounds really good. Marcy, you're amazing. So it's always a joy to play with you. And this, I don't know Jim, but I know, yay Marcy. Jim keeps popping in here, but we were talking about keys, and Jim's like, key? What's a key? And I thought, does he play banjo? I wasn't kidding. Okay. This song is called We Were Still. Morning songbird perched upon my sill, singing softly, song that rings a bell. Takes me back to a time when we were still, and we were still. We were still. Soft and warm sunbeams pouring through the panes. Your eyes lift slowly, lights up the space. Oh. Your eyes lift slowly, I gently kiss your face. We were still. We were still. We were still young enough to escape the world in our love. We were still wild and free, no responsibility. We were still unjaded, that all faded. Were we still in love? In love. Late night waiting, staring through the shears. You're out all night again, I fight back the tears. Gone are days when the world would disappear. we were still. We were still. We were still enough to escape the world in high love, bodies intertwined for hours, no one else around for miles. We were still unjaded, that all faded. Were we still in love? In love. Morning songbird perched upon my sill. Song is silence in the early chill. I still wander to that place that I can't fill when we were still. We were still. We were still.
Yeah. So, you know, I do too. I think I love when Michelle writes. You know, Michelle writes pretty prolifically. Yeah, Jim. So Jim, Jim, are you in Florida right now or Rhode Island? Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
Jim didn't take offense to the banjo or
No.
any banjo players out there.
No, in fact, Keating had this to say.
Right?
Yeah.
With coffee.
I know. Go figure. It's too early for banjo jokes. No, Jim plays ukulele. Jim. I know he's you know doing that. So I love hearing a new Michelle Swan song. And what I love about Michelle Swan is 9 times out of 10 she'll be like, "I have a new song," and I'm like, "Man, you write a lot, Michelle." Yeah.
I'm not. I feel like not as much as you, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Oh no, I don't write as much. No, hang on. I've only written like maybe one full song in the last 2 years because I've been doing the album. So it's, well, I shouldn't say that. Two full songs. Yeah. Okay. Rhode Island. He's back in Rhodey. So that's a great song, Michelle, and I love it. And I loved hearing it last night. And yeah, KOC is a crowd pleaser no matter what. He does. You do play a uke. You know how to play a uke, Jim. It's okay. He's learning. It's good. He's good. Anyway, thanks for playing that. I'm gonna take you out, and then I'm gonna do a song, and then please, if you have any notes about our sound, please pop them in the chat. But you know, we love seeing you. We love this community. I love all the new folks who are joining. Can you now understand why I asked Michelle and Marcy to join me? Not just today, but on my album. So I'm actually gonna play. I realized Michelle is good. I was thinking, I was like, oh, I should play this one, and then I was like, oh, even better. I'm going to play the songs that Michelle and Marcy are on the album. That seems to make sense, so that you can hear, then if you feel like it, you can go back and listen to them on it. This is one, most of the songs, you all know, most of the songs I wrote on this album were during the COVID times. This was during the COVID time. I was like, maybe not. No, this was definitely during the COVID time. And it's a love song. And most of my love songs, like this one, are not the happy love song. This one's pretty. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. But you know, I would imagine that some of you out there have been in a situation where you've had a love. Oh, is it me? No, we're not in Zoom. So, am I having weird original sound issues? It's sort of we're having such issues with our sound. I hope. Thank you so much for hanging in there, because I think, you know, I think it's worth it. I think they're going to hear it, and maybe I'll fix it later. But I've been trying to, when I'm not going, I've been trying to listen to it on my phone and hear how it sounds, and it sounds okay. But you guys tell me otherwise if it's not. And I will try and adjust as best as I can, because, you know, I asked these ladies to come on and do this for me, so. Okay, this song is on the album. It's called Again. It's near the end. I really love the way that the arrangement came out on the I think that's a good idea. Yeah, during the Great Isolation. Yeah, that's right. That's a very romantic way of looking at it, Shay. Even though it's also not. It's very honest as well. This song is on the album. I think, okay, so I was trying to say that I think most of you have been in a situation, maybe, where you've lost a love somehow. And whatever you've had to do to get over that. And then suddenly they pop back in, and you're like, seriously, what the yeah, that's what this song's about. I mean, you're really like, what the hell, right? Yeah. I know how to play my song. You called to say you're sorry. My heart sunk in my chest. It's all I'd ever wanted, but I could not confess. I missed you every day. The years had gone so slow. I was starting to breathe again. How did you know? There you were again. I was not prepared. You always find a way. There you were again. Thought I had broke clear. My heart was the price I had to pay. I somehow walked away, shattered and alone, to pick up the pieces left and find my own way home. Still I can't help but wonder, do you still think of me now that we've both moved on and my heart is free? There you were again, and I can't explain how you still find a way. There you were again. Thought I had broke clear. My heart was the price I had to pay. I can just hear Marcy and Michelle over there in their rooms. Pay. Just harmonizing along. Pay. And then Marcy does this really cool thing, you know. Now I'm on my own. That's what happens, I got excited. Let's try it. Though I've let you go, I found my heart a home. You're the scar that doesn't show. Somewhere deep inside I know, no matter how far I go, you're always there. Yeah. Also joining me on that track, on the album, is not just Michelle and Marcy. Marcy plays a great fiddle part. Michelle's singing harmony, but and guitar. She's playing a rhythm guitar to that too, but also joined by Kathleen Huber and Kelly Lynn Knott on the harmonies. So, hey ladies, you're back in. I could totally hear you. Just know, I know that. And yeah, yep, I know. Aw, Jim, thanks so much. I really appreciate you. Aw, have fun with your granddaughter. I mean, that's gonna be fun. Have fun. We'll see you soon, Jim. And next time I'll play your song, I promise. So,
I really liked the narration of all the things that were going on in your head while you were singing.
yeah, you could totally tell. You could see. This is so. The fun thing is that I don't play this song very often, because because I prefer to play it when they're with me. Because obviously, it's just you can't beat it. It's way better when they're there. Like most things, it sounds better when Michelle and Marcy are there. Just add a little Michelle and Marcy, Michelle Swan and Marcy Cochran. I just almost screwed up your last names. That would have been weird and awkward.
Instant man.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. I think we're gonna do a couple more rounds. Everybody, I know folks come in and out of this. Feel free if you have requests or anything. You want to chat? You want to ask us a question? You know what to do. Drop it in a comment, and we'll trust me. At least I will get distracted enough to answer. I don't expect the other two, but I will definitely get distracted enough to answer. So, Marcy, your turn. What you got?
Switching to the 5-string fid, and I know this is another thing that vexes Jillian a little
Breaks
bit.
my brain.
You would pick it up so quick. You wouldn't have a problem with it. I'm going to play one of my most recent tunes, again, inspired by something in nature. I have a big gum tree in my front yard, and for those of you who don't have gum trees, they have these little prickly balls that fall by the thousands, and you're constantly trying not to slip or trip over them and kicking them out of the way. So that inspired a fiddle tune, and it sure was a lot better than cursing all the time. Just kicking the cookies. That's one of them bouncing after I kicked it.
Yeah. Yeah, those damn gum trees, man. They're a pain in the ass. So Vicky had this to say, and it's true.
Yes, a viola in.
Yeah, I definitely. So, as somebody who adores the sound of a viola, I think that a viola in would be a way for me to have
Got
both.
that C string on the bottom.
Yeah,
That makes
be a
it both.
great way to have both. But Marcy, that was great, and I do want to make sure everybody answers this when they get a chance. Marcy, do you have any shows coming up?
Nothing on my own, but I'll be playing with Michelle, and yeah, I need to look at my calendar and see,
Okay.
see
So
what's
look at your calendar. So when you come around the next time, you can tell us when your shows are. I'll pull up Michelle and have her answer the question, and then we'll be back. Hang on, Michelle. Where are you playing the next couple of weeks?
I was just looking at my calendar going,
I'm gonna put Marcy in.
yeah, I'm going to be at Clarendon's
Yeah.
Beach Shack on the 30th, and then I'm doing a new vineyard out in
Oh.
Leesburg called Willowcroft.
A new vineyard.
Nice. I mean,
I'm just
I don't-
gonna keep bringing Marcy
It might
in
be a
on it.
really old vineyard, but it's new for me. Yeah,
Nice.
Willowcroft. That's next Friday, the 31st. 31st. Anyway,
It sounds good.
yeah.
It's next Friday though.
Yep, Thursday and Friday next week. Check it out, michelleswan.net. All my gigs are there, so would love to
Yeah.
see you all. And
Right. So
yeah.
just in case you missed that, I'm just gonna pop it up. So Michelle, what do you have for us now? I'm gonna let you take it.
yeah, I'm torn. I'm gonna play a cover song. Yeah, because I just really love this song. This is and I'm not hearing any latency, so I'm gonna leave my headphones on. But this is called "Let It Breathe," and it's written by the Water Liars. There's a room inside my heart no one ever goes. It's been boarded up like for years, and everything's gone. And you come along and cut yourself a key. Swept the floors, open all the windows, said, baby, let it breathe. When I wake in the morning, will you kiss my face with a smile no one will ever see? When I wake in the morning, will you kiss my eyes? Say it's you I have loved all these years. Oh, it's you I have loved. There's a place inside your heart, baby, I believe. It's been raining there so long sometimes you can hardly see. And I come along, I clear up everything. Get it right, get it right, get it right. Baby, come with me. When you wake in the morning, I will kiss your face with a smile no one has ever seen. When you wake in the morning, I will kiss your eyes. It's you I have loved all these years. Oh, it's you I have loved. What are liars?
Yeah, I love that one. I remember you sent that to me, Michelle, a while back, and you were like, "Have you heard these guys?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "What a great song! I'm glad you do it." Yeah. So you're playing next Friday.
Next Thursday.
Thursday and
next
Friday.
Friday and yeah.
Michelle's
and
got a
I'm
lot of
gonna be
shows.
actually at, oh my God, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh,
Playing the early show at JV's on June 1st. Busy week.
you've got that's. You know what? I haven't done that in a minute, and that's exhausting. But if you want to check out all of Michelle's shows, go right here to michelleswan.net, and you can find all of her shows. You can find her around town. You can find her music too. Make sure you do that. Thanks, Michelle. I'm gonna pop you out and come back up. Hi, everybody. So there's another song that we play on the album, and you've heard me play it a million times. It's the only cover on the album. It's written by a guy named Paul Kors, and you can find his original version of this song here, and you can find all his music. So instead of playing you that song that I played a million times, that honestly sounds fantastic on the album, it's Marcy on mandolin, Michelle on harmony, Kathleen Huber on harmony, and Daniel Jung on piano, doing a stand-up job on that song. And I'm actually playing string bass in that one, along with the guitar. I decided I'm going to play this song from Paul. I think I played this before. He's got a number of songs, and I was thinking, now I'm like, should I play this one or the other one? Should I play this one or the other one? He's got, I mean, I've played a bunch of his stuff, and I'm kind of like, maybe. I started out kind of high this morning, so maybe I'll do this one. But let's see, this one or this one? I'll do this one, and then if I feel like it later, I'll do the other one. Because that's what happens at this show, on this day, at this time. Thanks so much for joining us. Really excited to have you all here. I know you're excited because Marcy and Michelle are here, and I know that there are folks here that might be new to this show. I hope you're having a good time. This one's called Never Want to Let You Go. Day or night, you can call on me and I'll be by your side. And you don't ever have to feel alone. 'Cause rain or shine, I would walk 100 miles to watch you smile. You're the light that guides the way back home. 'Cause it took me all my life just to find you. And now that I've found you, I don't wanna let you go. It took me all my life just to find you, and now I never wanna let you go. All those nights I would walk these streets with anger in my mind, and emptiness that echoed in my bones. 'Cause in your eyes I could find a place to lay down all my pride, a place where I could always feel at home. 'Cause it took me all my life just to find you, and now that I've found you, I don't wanna let you go. It took me all my life just to find you, and now I never wanna let you go. Let's see if I can do this. Hey, it took me all my life just to find you. Now that I've found you, I don't wanna let you go. It took me all my life just to find you, and now I never wanna let you go. I never ever wanna let you go. 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 So I started laughing halfway through that because I realized that I couldn't remember what that bridge part is. That's what happens when I get that far down the line. So I guess I'll probably do the other song later to redeem myself. If you don't know Paul Kors, he was a singer-songwriter out of New York and by way of Virginia as well. And he passed away very suddenly at a young age, and so it's a real honor to play his music, and so that's one of his songs, and you should find his music. Before I answer a question in the chat, I'll answer the other question in the chat. For me, many of you know I have a lot of other responsibilities, so my schedule is a little bit more. I'm not doing as many shows, so the next show I have is this live stream, June 15th. And I will be joined then by Eli Lev, who's also on the album, and Kathleen Huber, I think, is going to join us too. So we're going to try and yeah, we got a bunch of, I'm trying to line up the musicians if they can make it, and we're just trying. But yeah, Eli is actually a surprise guest because many people don't realize that Eli plays the indigenous flute, which you hear in Through the Threshold, which is a song that you heard at the beginning of this show. And but he's also a great singer-songwriter, so he'll be joining, and hopefully we'll have my friend Kathleen joining too. So and then after that, I'm opening for RJ Cowdery. If you don't know RJ, you should, at Herbs Ordinary, June 22nd. And then I believe I'll be joining a show for Saw on the 29th or the 30th. It's a Sunday, I think. It's the 30th of June. It'll be at Mackenzie's, Tunes and Tonics. And the feature artist will be Taylor Abrams. And so it'll be a lot of fun. So come and join us. And Michelle, we have a question. Oh, okay. Well, just in case, can you give the address for Willowcroft Vineyard for folks? I know that Mark looked it up, but she'll find that and get it to us. I'm going to remove her while she looks. And so, Marcy, tag, you're it. We'll do a couple more rounds and then we'll call it. But
it occurred to me while you were talking about Paul Kors that we ought to give him the spelling Koors.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, and his stuff, if you haven't listened, I mean, he's got some really, really good stuff. So I was really, I played at the bitter end for John Platt's On Your Radar in April, and his family came to see the show, and so it was really nice to be able to play that for them on stage again. So, Marcy, what do you have for us?
Well, I was going to mention probably my biggest fiddle influence of all, which was when I decided that I wanted to start fiddling. I couldn't really find a teacher in this area, so I looked up fiddle camps and I found Mark O'Connor's fiddle camp. And this was back in the year 2000. And I went for 4 week-long consecutive summer camps in a beautiful state park in Tennessee, outside of Nashville. And Mark O'Connor, he has friends all over the world, some of the best violinists and fiddlers alive. And he somehow managed to get them to come to his camp to be the teachers. So it didn't matter whether you were a beginner or intermediate or advanced, you got to be around these people and you got to learn from them and you got to hear them at night when the faculty would perform. And it was just, each time it was a week of walking around smiling so crazily that your mouth hurt and your jaw was on the ground. So I was gonna show a picture here if people can see. That's a 16-year-old Chris Thiele on the front porch at Mark O'Connor Fiddle Camp playing with John Hartford. And that was when I fell in love with John Hartford and had to go and get everything that he ever recorded because the way he played the fiddle was the way I wanted to sound. And when I heard that sound, that was it. So major influences, both Hartford and Chris, who obviously went on to, become world renowned, and deservedly so. He was a prodigy from the start and just kept getting better and better and better, and he still does somehow manage to get better and better. But in honor of Hartford, who, among other things, was also a steamboat pilot, he was in love with the river from early in his teens. I'm going to do one of his songs called A Long Hot Summer Day. I wanna pick up some of these empties here. Oh, am I playing this in the right key? I've messed up. I haven't played this in a long time. There we go. Gonna pick up some of these empties here just as soon as we know where they lay. Tied off with them jolly and leaving lines on a long hot summer day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, Bob making up barges on a long hot summer day. Well, I got me a gal in Pekin. She's a good old gal, okay. I bet she's sitting by her window fan on a long hot summer day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. Oh, towboat making up barges on a long hot summer day. Oh, last night we had pork for supper. Today'll be chicken consomme and a fruit jar full of iced tea on a long hot summer day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. A towboat making up barges on a long hot summer day. Well, I put a man off at Beardstown when we come down yesterday. I'm gonna put off at Alton on a long hot summer day. For every day I work on the Illinois River, get a half a day off with pay. A towboat making up barges on a long hot summer day.
Marcy?
That was a little goofy, but
No, I don't think I've never heard you do that one before. So that was really fun.
John
Yeah.
would be goofy when he sang it, so you kind of obligated to follow suit.
You know, I had heard of John Hartford, but I didn't really know very much of John Hartford until I started hanging out with Marcy. And I have to tell you, it's a fun trip. If you don't know John Hartford, take a listen. But thanks, Marcy. That was fun. I've never heard you do that. Yay! All right, Michelle, I am gonna kick it off to you. I did pop something here. I think we're gonna do like one or two more each. What do you think? Yeah. Still got folks here, so we might as well do. I think we'll do two more each. That way we can plan. But after Michelle goes, so Michelle, you go, and then we'll do two more each, and then we'll call it a Saturday. So, all right,
Okay,
Michelle, take it away.
I was trying to put the website for Willowcroft in there.
Oh,
Did someone find
okay.
it? But I couldn't get in the chat.
Oh, really? Put it in the I'll find it. You worry
Okay.
about your thing, and I got you.
I'm just gonna worry about me. So, yeah, I finally figured out how to get on my phone to see all the people on there. It's really cool to see all the folks listening. So thank you. And Tammy and Peter tuned in. I don't think, and Cherith was earlier. So Cherith Yulee is a amazing singer-songwriter that I perform with frequently. She'll be with me at that next Thursday show. But Tammy had asked for a Brandy song, and it's like, I can't sing Brandy without Cherith. I mean, I'm sure I could, but it's really funny. I don't do any Brandy songs solo, which is really weird. So Cherith has got like, this 4-octave range, and she can do anything. I don't know if you're still on Cherith, but if you ever get a chance to check her out. So I think I'm gonna do a happy song. And then, yeah. So this song is called I Wrote It. So, right, I should know the same. La, 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 la. It all came to pass. It's about somebody I dated for a very brief amount of time. Train wreck from the first date, and we just kept dating. What's wrong with us? Me. At the start, it felt so right. You and me, mismatched sensation overnight. Inseparable it seemed. Through the veil of lust I could not see. And all those crimson flags flying high. I wear my insides on the out. That's where we differ. You succumb to the drought. And I knew it the first time you heard me sing. Said you listened but felt nothing. That's when it all came to pass. I think I scared you away with my sad songs. You said maybe one day I'll write a glad one. In this song I'm happy you left me, but I still miss you. I do miss you. Looking back, there were other signs that I chose to ignore. No way I'm that blind high. We were having so much fun. I think we both knew we'd soon be done. That's when it all came to pass. I think I scared you away with my sad songs. You said maybe one day I'll write a glad one. This song, I'm happy you left me, but I still miss you. I do miss you. In the end, no regrets. I can't change who you are. There's a reason why we met. I just wanted you to feel what I do. Shed that skin. That's where it ends, where it all came to pass. I think I scared you away with my sad songs. You said maybe one day I'll write a glad one. This song, I'm happy you left me. In this song, there's no way we can be. In this song, I'm happy you left me, but I still miss you. I do miss you.
Yeah, I love that one. And you know, Kim says hi.
Is Kim on?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. Here, I'll pop
Yes,
back
hi
in.
Michelle. Hi Kim.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying hi to myself.
Yes,
Yes, Kim
everybody's-
is going to record that song soon.
Yay!
She just
Oh my
doesn't
God,
know it. We need to get together, girl.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited. So, all right, we are. My gosh, time flies when you're having fun. It's 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna pull you out only because I'm gonna make a couple announcements. I'm gonna do a song. So we're gonna do 2 songs each left, and I'm only pulling folks out because we seem to have echo problems, and I know people are living with it, but I just want to make sure that people can hear. So thank you so much for joining us today. You know, I really wanted to have an opportunity to showcase the incredible artists that were on the album with me, and it's partly because they gave freely their talents to help me out, and they made the album just sound so fantastic. So yeah, if you pick this up, you will hear Michelle Swan and Marcy Cochran on several songs on this thing, and you can find out which ones. But I realized that we have 2 songs each. So, and I said I would play probably that other cover. So I'll do this one. This is one. This is my Mid-Atlantic song, Cold Winter, and I'm laughing because when I wrote this, I remember playing it, and I remember Michelle being like, "Ooh, I want to sing that with you," and like coming up with a guitar part, which was awesome. And then Marcy, you know, Marcy can pick up a violin or a mandolin and just make anything sound great. I'm going to add them in for this because I think they should be here for this conversation. And honestly, so I was like, all right, what do you guys think of this one? And Michelle's like, yeah, I want to play on that one. And then she came back with like this great guitar part, like full harmony. Marcy picked up a mandolin, you know, I mean, I think you'd been playing like fiddle on it for a while, and then you picked up a mandolin, and it just sounds so damn good on that album. And, you know, I really appreciate you both. Yeah, I really appreciate you both being here and sharing your gifts, because honestly, my goal today was to now showcase the people who played, because I think you're all incredible. And I have to tell you, I've been getting messages from people who are saying like, wow, I'm new fans of them. So yay! That was exactly the point. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to take you out again because now I'm going to play a song. All right. So we're going to do 2 more rounds each. Here is a song that I want to play in tune. How about that? Let's start there. How is everybody? Everybody okay out there on this Saturday? It looks like it's going to be a nice day down here in Virginia. I presume it's going to be a nice day wherever you are. It is Memorial Day weekend. I'd be remiss if I did not say thank you to all of those who have served, and for those who, of course, made the ultimate sacrifice, which is what this weekend is actually about. Veteran, you know, the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day, and it's not just about those sales that happen on these. What an American thing we've done to make a day like today about, you know, some great sales. Or a day like this weekend, or Memorial Day, so thank you to all who've served. I see you through the cracks on your surface. Distance between dilutes the purpose. Are you playing along, Michelle? I don't know how we ended up this way. I wish we could play at the same time. Don't know how to reach you when you hide away. But you say stay. It's been a long, cold winter with you here, right in front of me. You disappear. The ice came early in the fall, and now I'm waiting for the thaw. If it comes at all, you're frozen in, and I can't move, suspended in time. But you say stay, stay right here. Why do I, can you hear the dogs? I'm frozen. Look me in the eye, but you don't see. I think you hear me when I talk, but you don't listen. The days grow longer, but I can't tell. I can't help you if you won't help yourself. It's just as well. You're frozen in, and I can't move, suspended in time. But you say stay, stay right here. Why do I'm frozen? This is where Marcy does some cool stuff. Frozen in, and I can't move, suspended in time. But you say stay, and stay right here. Why should I? We're frozen. Frozen. Yeah, thanks so much. All right, so before I move to Marcy, I see Al's here, so hi, Al. It was very much a wonderful show. You all missed a great show with Michelle and Jareth and Marcy and Doug Allen Wilcox. Hi, ladies.
Never have as much fun as getting to play at the Arts Barn.
Yeah, man, the Arts Barn is the best. Al, thank you so much for creating such a great space for musicians to play, because it really is it really is a great place.
And being a center of the community, the musical community.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's so nice to have venues that we can play, and house concerts are. I love playing house concerts. I think they're a lot of fun. It's really intimate. You get to really connect with an audience, and you guys did fantastic last night. You did.
Yeah, great. I love the food. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
I love the community that Al puts together. I met new people that had never been there. There was a meetup group, and yeah, Al, you've got people will definitely be coming back. So thank you, Al, for all you do. Just so much.
Check out the Arts Barn Herndon. There's some good stuff happening. We've got a bunch of our friends are going to be playing it moving forward, and I think some really good music. So check it out. If you're in the Herndon area, I think it's also live streamed. So sometimes, check it out, and you'll see more. But Al, we can't thank you enough. All right, we got what you got, Marcy.
I forgot to mention that I have a gig tonight.
Oh, Marcy has a gig tonight. Where is that, Marcy?
Backing up Jeff Smith and Sunny at Midnight at Cafe Saison.
Yeah, the cafe.
SAZON,
Right.
on Columbia Pike in Arlington.
Nice. All right. Well, all right. Sunny at Midnight, also a fun band. So, Marcy, take it away.
All right. I'm gonna play another original. This is a tune I wrote for a dear friend of mine named Gail.
Yay! Gail song. Thank you, Marcy. So you wrote that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and is that in a standard tuning violin? Because now I feel like I have to.
Standard on the
Viola.
5-string, although I didn't touch the C, so I could have played it on the 4-string.
The violin. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Marcy. All right. We will hear from you one more time. Let's get Michelle up here. Hello, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello. Your turn. Tag your it.
Speaking of Brits, so I'm just got a big chuckle. My buddy Tammy and Pete are tuned in. Pete sent a picture saying he's in heaven because he's got this big video screen with Jillian's live stream, but in the small screen in the background, it's the FA final cups. I think England's playing. I don't know who, but he's in heaven right now because he's got us singing and then soccer in the background, and I don't think you could be any happier. So, I am going to do another original, this is the second workshop that I did with veterans. This song is called "We Are Survivors," and I spent a weekend a couple weeks ago with Kurt Woods down in North Carolina, and Kurt's story is very different from when I worked with Dave Williams. The first song I did, "Enemy in My Scope," Kurt had a mission where he was supposed to go out. He talked a lot about his time in Iraq, but he was supposed to go out with his best buddy, and the last minute they left Kurt behind, and he said to his best buddy, "I'll see you when you get back." He felt like he made a promise, and his buddy didn't make it back. So he's got a lot of survivor's guilt, and he just had this attitude when I first started working with him that he wasn't afraid to die when he was over there. He just didn't care. He was reckless after losing his friend. But I kept probing him and asking questions. I'm like, "But you've got this amazing family and all this stuff that you do now that he's back home." And he's had a change of heart. So this song is called "We Are Survivors." And his beautiful dog, Honor, makes it in the song. I met Honor. Honor was just always by his side during this weekend. This is called "We Are Survivors." Daddy fought in Nam, prisoner of war. He died my hero, was Agent Orange. To serve my country was my path to choose. And nothing can prepare you for all the things you lose. I remember the day chiseled in my brain. They asked if I would stay behind. It was 1989. Private Tabor, he was in my seat. Should have been me. Not afraid to die. Don't take his life, take mine. I made a promise, you're gonna make it home. You are not alone. We are survivors. We are survivors. Full of rage I carried on, living recklessly alone. I took to the bottle, lessened the blows, and even at my lowest, I knew you were there. I didn't care. Not afraid to die. Don't take his life, take mine. I made a promise, you're gonna make it home. You are not alone. We are survivors. We are survivors. I've had a gun to my head, a little Russian roulette. I'm still here. Got a family in need, a wife who loves me. I'm still here. With honor by my side, to her I owe my life. I'm still here, not afraid to die. Don't take his life, take mine. 'Cause I made a promise, gonna make it home. You are not alone. We are survivors, not afraid to die. Don't take his life, take mine. 'Cause you made a promise, I'm gonna make it home. I'm not alone, no. 'Cause I'm a survivor, we're all survivors.
I mean, Michelle, I wanted to tell you last night, that is just phenomenal. What a great show. So, thank you. Thank you for sharing that story and the song. And you
An
did
honor to work with Kurt Wood. So
Yeah.
their stories are amazing.
Yeah, you did great.
Any songwriters who are interested in doing that, get with me and I'll connect you. It's a really
Yeah.
great experience.
I'd love to do that sometime. Okay, we're going to do one more round. I'm going to kick it off. So I'm going to take these ladies out. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. Tonight? I'm just used to saying that. Thank you so much for coming today. This morning, Matundan in the morning, May. I said I would do this song. I didn't really say it. I said I would do the other song. So I'm really excited that you've all decided to join me today to hear Michelle, Swan, and Marcy Cochran, because I think, I love playing with these two, and any chance I get, and when Cherith is there, it's like, cherry on top. We get to all play together when we can. But here's one. So they played with me on the album. They sang, I did a Paul Kors song earlier, Koors. I said I would do this one. This one's actually a fun one to end on for me. And then we're going to do, Marcy has one more, and then Michelle has one more, and then we'll come back to say goodbye to y'all. But thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, this one is called Irish Goodbye. I've been waiting on a woman, I've been waiting all day. There ain't no type of potion take the edge off the pain. From the moment she left me, all I can do is cry. But what hurts me the most is she left with an Irish goodbye. I've been waiting on a woman, I've been wasting all night. There ain't no type of whiskey that'll make it alright. From the day that she left me, oh, I thought I would die. But what hurts me the most is she left with an Irish goodbye. I've been waiting on a woman, oh, I wait my whole life. There ain't no type of potion, Lord knows that I've tried. On the day that she left me, oh, I thought I would die. But what hurts me the most is she left with an Irish goodbye. Yeah, so that is Paul Core's Irish Goodbye. Just a fun song to play. And of course, I can't play the harmonica, and I don't have another instrument here that I can play at the same time other than that. So, hi! We're all back. Yeah, so it's a fun song. Before I move to Marcy, I would say, I know we could do this in the goodbyes, but I will say this. I think we've had so much fun. I think we're going to have to get together again, but this time in the same room. But I really wanted to make sure that you got to hear them individually. So for now, Marcy, what's the last song you're going to be doing for us?
Firstly, I can't thank you enough for this. This has been a pleasure and an honor. I consider myself very, very fortunate to get to play with either and both of you. It all started with the pandemic. There was this pod of songwriter ladies that includes Lynn Hollyfield and Nicole Bolanis and several others. I mean, it really expanded things for me musically. And
me too.
So many wonderful songwriters. You guys set the bar high.
Well, Marcy, you play beautifully with everybody, so thank you for that. I'm going to let Marcy have her moment.
There was a request from Tamara Ruth saying that she had heard me at the Arlington Acoustic Cafe along with Lynn Hollyfield. And she liked a shoe song, and I think the only song that could possibly be is Traveling Shoes, which is actually a song by a fabulous songwriter named Caroline Herring. And the song is based on a short story by Eudora Welty called A Worn Path, and that is very well worth looking up on the internet. Eudora Welty was an amazing writer, and the short story is just a treasure. Roughly, the short story is about an elderly grandmother. It doesn't really say in the story or in the song whether she is a slave or whether she is a freed person, but in the time and setting of the story, she has a lot of obstacles on a journey that she has to make to get medicine for her grandson because he depends on her. So this frail old woman has to make a long walk, a long journey to get this medicine. And when I read the short story, I was coming off of 10 years of caregiving myself to elderly parents with dementia. And so my mind took that angle, and I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that here was this woman who should have had somebody caring about her, having to care for someone else. But anyway, it's a very simple song, and I will try to do it some justice here. It's a cappella. Tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, give me something I can use, won't you tie my traveling shoes? It's much better when I have one of you ladies singing harmony with me. Shadow of the pine, in the shadow of the pine, in the shadow of the pine, Phoenix sways from side to side, in the shadow of the pine. Tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, tie my traveling shoes, give me something I can use, won't you tie my traveling shoes? Lady, won't you please? Kind lady, won't you please? Lady, won't you please go down upon a knee? Kind lady, won't you please? And tie my traveling shoes. Tie my traveling shoes. Tie my traveling shoes. Give me something I can use. Won't you tie my traveling shoes? Ease down slow. Ease down slow. Ease down slow. Got so many miles to go. Won't you ease down slow? And tie my traveling shoes. Tie my traveling shoes. Tie my traveling shoes. Give me something I can use. Won't you tie my traveling shoes?
Yay! You know, it's always fun to play that one with you, Mars, but it's really fun to actually just hear you sing it. So.
Oh, it just sounds so much richer with harmonies, especially more than one.
That's okay. Thanks, Michelle. It's your turn.
Yes, thank you, Marcy. I love that tune also. Thanks, Tammy, for asking for that. All right, so now there's a challenge. You played a Tammy request. I feel like I have to. So Brandy, I do play a Brandy song solo. So I'm going to go ahead and, first, yes, Jillian. You know, Jillian knows that I've always had this weird little thing about live streams. Like I don't know, it's too much work and setting things up. And I've had the best time. So thank you, and thank you to Marcy. And I just love playing with you. We totally need to do that setup and do the three of us do a live stream. So let's do that. Let's plan on that down the road. And just what an honor to be sharing the screen with both of you, and a big thanks to the fans. We couldn't do it without all you guys. There's a lot of people tuning in here, so thank you. There's like 3 shows I want to go to tomorrow. Now one of them is Cafe Saison, so I'm just gonna add that to my list. I'm just gonna make little appearances.
Wait,
so.
that's tonight. Tonight is Cafe Saison.
Tonight? Yes,
Tonight.
Saturday.
I'm just jumping in to say that. Yeah.
You're right. I said tomorrow. It's a 3-day
It's okay.
weekend. Cut me a break.
No, it is. And tomorrow I'll be at the New Deal for that
Yeah,
show.
so I'm going to go hear my friend Cherith, who I sing with, play at Honky Tonk Casanovas. And then I was going to go to Jam and Java and hear the Thrills and Cahoots, but now I think I might stop in Cafe Saison. So much music. All right. Thanks, Jillian. This song is called Josephine, written by Brandy Carlisle. This is for you, Tammy. Take me back, Josephine, to that cold and dark December. Let's start again. Take me back, Josephine, to that cold and dark December. I'm missing someone, but I don't know who. Now I'm standing alone, trying to remember. Sometimes I wonder how I ever started loving you. Noontime wind, can you blow for me one more time and take me on back to the start, where the midnight moon shines so bright, nearly pulled us up to heaven by the strings of our hearts. Take me back, Josephine, to that cold and dark December. I'm missing someone, but I don't know who. Now I'm standing alone, trying to remember. Sometimes I wonder how I ever started loving you. Morning sun, shine on me. Come light inside my window and rest on my brow. kiss my eyes while I sleep, and carry me back home if my dreams will allow. Take me back, Josephine, to that cold and dark December. I'm missing someone, but I don't know who. Now I'm standing alone, trying to remember. Sometimes I wonder how I ever started loving you. Someone help me understand why I'm still loving you.
Yeah, nice cover.
Thank
You do, Brandy. What are you talking about?
I know. I did a lot of Brandy with Chariots.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, that's the show. Thank you both so much for joining, and I hope all of you out there. I know there are plenty of people out there that are watching that know you both already, but those of you who don't know them, I hope you know them now. And yeah, we're totally getting together and doing this live because the hell, we have to do that. Yeah. Because it's just too much fun playing with these two. I still don't know, all these years of the live stream, and I still have no idea where the camera and there, that's how you do it. I was like, how the hell? You know, I could also just do this, because then, oh, that's weird. It's kind of weird, but here we are. But now you can see us, which is great. Thank you both so much. So much fun. Thank you both for coming. Thank you for playing on my album. Thank you for just being awesome. I love them both so much. They are two people who helped me get through the great isolation, as it were.
Likewise.
There was no way I was going to make it without these two and a few others. So thank you. And let's see. Right. So Marcy has a show tonight. Michelle has a show Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next week. So if you want to know where to find them, you can find Marcy on the Facebook at Marcy Cochran, fiddler/songwriter. You can find her there, and you can find Michelle Swan at michelleswan.net. Oh, I'm going to let you handle that. I don't know what that was, and it makes me really nervous. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm looking later.
Okay, let's look later. And maybe a trip to Occoquan's going to happen, but... okay, okay, it's okay, you have until Thursday. And I only say that because I just had to take mine to the Appalachian Bluegrass shop because it had a ding from Folk Alliance.
I love that place.
I love that place too. But for those of you who want to get your guitar fixed, Michelle and I have used our friend Justin over at Union Guitars in Occoquan in Virginia. He's great. So I actually should probably take my baritone over there. Anyway, I digress. Thanks so much for joining us. I can't believe you're all still here. There's so many people still... You can't see it, but I can see it right there. I see a lot of people still on the screen, which is awesome. Really appreciate you all sticking around. Oh, I should mention. So yeah, the next show, the next live stream is June 15th. Eli Lev and maybe another friend. Hopefully my other friend is going to be joining. And our mutual friend. And I'm going to be releasing a lyric video. I was supposed to release it today. But as things go, I don't really have time to do many other things. So I did not promote it. I suppose I could play it, because you're all still here, but I won't. I'm going to make you wait. So, this week, I don't even, what day is it? It's the 25th. All right, let's do it this way. I'm just going to let's just make the announcement now on, oh hell, let's just do it on Monday. Monday at 6. I don't know, I'm making that up. I'm totally making that up. It'll release soon. You'll just have to find me. But it's a lyric video to one of the songs on the album, and I think it was really well done. So, all right. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. Go and enjoy your Saturday. I hope it's gorgeous where you are. Thank you to you both. Thanks to all those who served, and have a lovely rest of your weekend until the next month in Coffee Tunes and Community. We will see you soon. Bye bye.